This is the ETM Stealth MAX instructional video. So to add it to the chart, you right click, you go to indicators, type in ETM, select it, and here we go with the settings. So you can change the color of it. So there it is at the bottom. You can change the colors of it. You can enable signals, and these squares are the signals. Double click it. See, bullish ETM, bearish ETM, and neutral ETM. And they just print once each time the color changes. That's all they do. Okay. Let's go back to the settings. Now you can make background signal. It should just be make signals invisible. It didn't seem to work. So I'll probably have to update it. But the idea about that is that the color of these will turn to transparent. And transparent is a color, but you can't see it. And what will happen is you won't actually see these on the chart, but you'll be able to, they'll be in this drawing objects list. That way AutoBot and Generator can read them and trade on them. And it's just a way to clean up the chart. So most of my indicators have this feature where you can make them invisible. But they're still there on the list. And just to make things look cleaner. So it looks like maybe that's not working, but anyway, you can still use it just fine. Oh, I was in the wrong one. I was in Riptide. That's why. Okay, beautiful. So now you can see there's the change right there. So you know that there's a signal here somewhere. I can't see it. But anyways, if you go to the objects list, which is drawing objects, you can see bullish, bearish. So they're all here on the list. They're just invisible on the chart, so you can't see them. Okay, back down here to the right one. Signal offset. This brings how far away from the candles you want them to be. So if you think that they're too close, you can bring them further away. There's 50. You see how far away they sit. Or if I did like 4, you see how close they get. And then max signal bars. So that means it should say hide signals after so many bars, but I don't know why it says that. But so you'll see after 100 bars, because I set it to 100, so once it gets back 100 bars, it stops printing these objects. Because if you get too many objects on the chart, it starts to take a lot of computer resources. So, but if you do want to scroll back on the chart, you just put 0, and that means you don't hide them at all. So now you can see that they go all the way back, and they'll go back for the whole length of the chart, whatever you have loaded. But 100 is the default, just for that. Okay, enable aggressive, that's always on by default. There's a few settings here. Yeah, you just play with them, do whatever you want with them. And here's the other thing. If you go to panel, and you go to same as input series. Input series means like, and if you see at the top left, NQ December 25 in the candles, you can move it so it's not an oscillator pane anymore. Now it's a background. Okay. Now I know it looks kind of weird because the colors are the same as the candles, but you can make it as a background. So all you do is you just go to same as input series, or if you want to put it back, new panel, and it'll make a fourth panel. But same as input series. It looks a little bit off, but then if I change it, like we'll say dark green, it'll put a bit of contrast there. I mean, I could change my candles to a different color too. Maroon. And whatever, saddle brown. Starts to kind of look more half decent. So, I mean, that's the ETM. Those are like all the settings and how to use it, how to find the signals for the bar. And yeah, so that's it. I always calculate on bar close, because if you calculate on each tick or price change, the signals will change mid-bar because the calculations change mid-bar. So I always use it on bar close. So if you just so you know, that's the best way to use it. So anyways, this is the ETM video. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks very much.